What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I'm here to do a general sneak peek for the sign of Taurus. Okay, Taurus, you guys are third this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. So Taurus, hopefully you guys remember Tuesdays and Wednesdays. My readings are a little bit behind schedule. So hopefully you guys will ride with me this week for your energy wave. Okay. You know how this goes. We start two from the top, two from the bottom, and then one energetically from the middle. Okay, there we are. Slide these a little bit. Hopefully y'all can see. Okay, so let's see what's going on in your energy to start the week, Taurus. So we have the Star, very nice. The Nine of Cups, the Tower, right in the middle, Taurus, okay, of your spread, with the Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. Okay, okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. So obviously with this tower in the middle, and normally, you know, I don't always start in the middle, but as of lately this month, it's kind of been an ongoing theme. Okay. So tower in the middle, something transpiring. Okay. Taurus, for you, I'm not, and I never do. Well, in the beginning, I did kind of place this as like during the week. Okay, you can kind of consider the general reads the theme of your week. Okay, if you haven't already, Taurus, you guys should already know what I do now and what I've always kind of done or started doing on the channel is kind of doing like a preview of the signs for the week. Okay, so that way you guys know, you can check out to see if your sign is up for the week. So I'm assuming nobody viewed the short. There's a reason why I've been putting songs with the shorts, okay? If you've been wondering, Taurus, okay? So the songs are associated with the energy for the week, okay? Plus, I love music. So it's kind of 2 for 2. You get to know me as far as what I like to listen to musically. And then second is for you guys to kind of see what the theme is. This week was and is Jay-Z's Soon You'll Understand, okay? One of my favorites is from Rock La Familia, one of my top favorite Jay-Z albums, okay? And so for some reason that song was like playing in my head tremendously over the last few days before this week came up. And so thus that is your song for this week. So as the intro starts is let him hold you, let him touch you, soon you'll understand, okay? That is part of the song, okay? So Soon You'll Understand is the name of the song. By all means, you can go and check out the short so that way you can hear the song if you're not familiar with it, okay? So nonetheless, that was a real short sidebar, okay? Let's go ahead and get into your reading. So we have the Star to start off with, okay? The Star is healing energy, okay? There could be some healing going on with you, Taurus, as far as you maybe getting over an emotional hump. If you guys remember your energy last month, it was a little bit stir crazy. It was a little melancholy, if you will, okay? And so I think you guys are kind of picking back up from that in just getting into this notion of remembering who you are as a person, okay? And so let's, as I say that, getting from the start into this Nine of Cups energy, okay? Taurus, you have something to celebrate, okay, as far as who you are as a person. Nine of Cups is talking about being very fulfilled and accomplished within yourself, okay, with this Nine of Cups energy. This is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You possibly have that in your chart or dealing with someone in regards to those signs, okay, but you don't have to be. It's just for your informational purposes, okay. So you have, like I said, a lot of accomplishments or something to be happy about, okay? So, that being said, this Tower, okay? Possibly something that occurs that, in a good way, not a bad way. Everybody sees a tower and they're like, oh my gosh! But it's like, calm down, okay? When you have a particular set of cards leaning around the tower, which is your Nine of Cups, and this Three of Cups here, is obviously something good that transpires, okay? The Tower, I believe, is also Scorpio energy, along with the Death card. And I think there's one other sign associated with the Tower, but I'm not 100% sure. If you guys know, by all means, you can put it in the comments, okay? And help your girl out. But nonetheless, something transpires possibly for you guys. I'm not going to say like midweek or anything like that, but something obviously transpires in the sense of creating this happiness around you, okay? Because I feel like it's some form of celebration, okay? And so you have the Three of Cups here, okay, communing with people, okay? For some of you, it could be, as we all know, world opening back up and you're meeting back with people you haven't seen in a while. So it could be some type of communing going on, okay? Where you're kind of reuniting with people that you haven't seen, like I said, in a while. For the end of your spread, you have the Two of Cups, okay? Now, for some of you, Taurus, it doesn't matter about the other people. There's maybe one particular situation that's really more so what you've been paying attention to, and it could be, you know, a more intimate reunion with someone, okay, with you, okay? So there's some type of communication between you and someone else, okay, with this Two of Cups coming at the end, because you see the Three of Cups and then down to the Two. So like you're happy to talk to these people, but there's really only one person that you really want to talk to, okay, Taurus? And so this Two of Cups reducing from the Three of Cups signifies that to me, okay? So that being said, let's get into the clarifying deck here, and we do the same. One from the top for the Star, second from the top for the Nine of Cups, one from the bottom for the Tower, second from the bottom for the Three of Cups, and then one energetically from the middle for the Two of Cups, okay? So let's see what's going on with you guys, Taurus, one at a time. No peeking at the bottom of the deck, okay? Let's see what we have, okay? So we have the Star being clarified by the Six of Swords, okay? So Six of Swords is usually talking about some form of moving on, okay? And moving forward, in my opinion, okay, with the Six of Swords. Healing in the sense of moving in towards a more positive light, okay? Kind of being more optimistic, if you will, Taurus. Maybe you have been a little bit down on yourself, or just things that may be transpiring around you. And so, you're finally kind of getting into, like I said, this self-healing process, self-love, taking care of yourself, and just moving on in a sense of letting life continue to go as it may. Okay. Something I feel like we talked about last month. Okay. So let's get into this Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, nice. Okay, some form of a cycle. Wheel of Fortune is usually talking about things changing. Okay, the world talks about a cycle ending. The Wheel of Fortune talks about things changing. Okay, and so whatever is going on in your atmosphere, Taurus, things are about to change. Okay, maybe you are changing, doing something more for yourself. Again, Cups is talking about feelings. Okay, I'll give you a prime example. Your girl been shopping. Okay. Your girl's been shopping and the closet is looking fierce. Okay, I have been just shopping my tail off online, shoes and all, and it's me getting ready for the fall primarily. Okay, and because I'm back in the office, I'm like, okay, not only do I need work clothes, I need outer clothes too. I threw some clothes away that had old energy on them, things like that, and I was like, oh, gotta get rid of it. So, at the same time, Tauruses are notorious for kind of being very sentimental. And so, some things I didn't want to throw away. And I kind of went through that process as well as like cleaning out my closet from like old stuff, things like that, and that I got rid of, and packing up things that I felt like I'm not using, hoping to move but didn't move. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to change my space completely. Okay. And so that's what I'm talking about, change. Okay. So if something detrimental before this tower happened for you, where, you've kind of neglected yourself, possibly, it's time for you to get back to you. And maybe that's what you're doing with this energy right here. Okay. Is you're making some form of change. All right. Maybe you're working out more. Maybe you changed your diet around, making a goal for yourself to lose some weight. I'm right there with you guys. I'm trying, but your girl like to eat, so I've got to learn moderation and stuff like that. Okay, but that's just just a small example of what you guys possibly are going through when it comes to this Wheel of Fortune of change. Okay. And so it bodes well for you, honestly, because it gives you a sense of confidence. Like I said, you will be accomplishing something, or you feel accomplished now. Because I tell you one thing, I feel accomplished with my closet right now, okay? And it's ever growing, okay? So, with that being said, let's get back into y'all's reading, okay? We have the Tower with Temperance, okay? Tower with Temperance, all right? So, with this coming up, the way that I feel is that you guys, whatever it is that's coming, whatever this change causes, okay, in a good sense, the good is coming, okay? You just have to have patience, okay? Taurus is also known for being the most patient, and I was about to say in my opinion, but period, is really the most patient sign out there. We will allow things to keep going and going and going. We'll observe things of that nature before we really like snap. Okay, it does take a very long time for us to give or for us to break, okay, to reach our limit. All right, so Tauruses are like tortoises with patience, okay? You know the story of the tortoise and the hare was always rushing to get where they needed to go, but the turtle always took its time. I can guarantee you the turtle was a Taurus, okay? In my opinion, okay? Because the tortoise took its time. It was not in a rush and it didn't miss anything, okay? So was able to catch everything all at one time. Okay, as it was passing by, it took in everything. Okay, so if you ever get the time, watch or listen to or look for the book The Tortoise and the Hare. Okay, it's an old uh, child story. Okay, but nonetheless, whatever is about to occur, like I said, you're going to have to exude patience, okay, Taurus? While you're watching everything transpire, just take notes, okay? Be an observer, as we usually are, okay? And watch how things transpire, okay? You don't have to do much, okay, before you see this change occur, okay, which will cause a lot of happiness around you, okay? So let's move on to this Three of Cups. Three of Cups with the Ten of Wands, okay? Three of Cups with the Ten of Wands. Now, I feel as though this might have a couple of different meanings in there for you, Taurus, okay? And it could be for a multitude of energies within the collective of Taurus, okay? So it could also have some zodiac placements, okay? Where people from other signs are going to be possibly cross watching in a sense of either someone interested in you or just because they have Taurus in their chart, okay? So you'll have to excuse me when I break this down, all right? So we have the Three of Cups with the Ten of Wands, all right? It could be a celebration in the sense of your load being lightened, okay? As far as things that you've had to handle, maybe work related or just issues in general, okay? For others of you, the celebration may be short lived because there's going to be a lot put on you, okay? So it's like celebrate now because work is coming, okay? So if you've, got some downtime and, to, kind of vibe out a little bit, work is, kind of low or whatever the case may be, enjoy yourself now because the party will be over eventually, okay? You'll have a lot more on your plate. Okay, so it may be short lived, and that's for some of you. Get in where you fit in, okay? Let's move on to this Two of Pentacles, okay? Two of Pentacles is here with the Hanged Man, okay? The Hanged Man. Looking at things from a different perspective, okay, between you and another person, okay? It could be a situation of having a conversation with someone in particular in regards to having a different point of view between the two of you, okay, on things and how they've transpired, or catching up with someone in particular in regards to how things have been between the two of you if you've been separated from this person. There was something else that I wanted to mention with this Three of Cups and this Ten of Wands, but it now escapes me. So it may not even pertain to you, Taurus. Okay, it may have came and gone. If it comes back up, I'll try to bring it back up. Okay, but nonetheless, that's what we have here going on in your spread. Okay, is healing, moving forward to a more positive change, being more optimistic about your life, accepting things for what they are, knowing and giving attention to what you have accomplished, okay, and continue to move in positive change, towards positive change. Something detrimental happening, but in a good way, where you need to exude patience as things progress and even out, okay? A celebration is going to come up, but just be mindful that there could be some work ahead before you really celebrate, okay? But for others of you, while you have the downtime, enjoy the downtime that you have, okay? Maybe some of those burdens are being lifted off of you, right? And then Two of Cups with the Hanged Man, something transpiring in a communication between you and a particular person, seeing things from each other's point of view, okay? So it will be a very I feel like it'll be a very emotional reunion between you and this person, um, and it will require some understanding. Okay, with the Hanged Man being here. Okay, so again, Jay-Z, soon you'll understand, um, is definitely the theme that may be running a little bit more closer to heart for you, Taurus, than the rest of the collective this week. Okay? So I'm going to shuffle this one more time before we get ready to cut, and we'll refer to the bottom of the deck for your final advice. Okay? All right. So at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, we have, wow, you got the same card as Gemini. Okay? You got the same card as Gemini. 8, fire, ignition. Okay? 8 meaning balancing yourself out, following the light within you. Okay? What is your true desire, Taurus? Just as I stated in Gemini's. If you have Gemini in your chart, by all means, you can go and watch that Gemini reading, okay? As you could have Gemini in your chart, or someone who's a Gemini has Taurus in their chart. So I already have felt the energy within the collective that people are now finding out their birth charts. And so you will have a clash of energies, kind of stepping in on sun readings, okay? You can consider your sun, moon, and rising when you're looking at other readings to get more of a well-rounded energy for you. If there's another birth chart placement that you know of that you really are concerned about, you can always go and watch that reading too. Okay? So, I will still go in the book for you guys and read the message. Okay? It says, ignition, fire, live your passion, allow your spirit to drive you forward. Don't overthink the situation. Now is the time to innovate and take action. Be a lighthouse for others or find yourself a mentor. Okay? Loga is ancient Norse for blaze. Okay? And I want to read a passage for you from within here. I don't want to read you the same one that I read for Gemini. So you could fast forward in the Gemini read and listen to the passage there. The only thing that I have is that fire is an element of profound significance. We cook with it, transforming things from inedible to edible. It provides light and protection, and it was the difference between freezing or not freezing. We burn incense and plant medicines for pleasure, healing, and spiritual significance. We hold fire so sacred that perpetual flames were part of the honoring of many deities throughout time the world over. Okay? That's all I'm going to read for you guys. Okay? So, you do have beginnings east up underneath this card. Okay? 3, meaning that you are centering yourself, mind, body, and spirit. So, I like the combination of those two. Okay? I'll go ahead and read east for you, which is air energy. Beginnings. Worry not, a new dawn is breaking. Let go of the old and embrace the new. Flow forward without heaviness or anxiety. New ways of being are calling to you. Speak up with a clear voice. Do not resist change. Okay. Astor, which is ancient Norse for east. Okay. That is very profound. Okay. So worry not, a new dawn is breaking. Speak up with a clear voice. I have that primarily coming up with this two. I feel like that's in reference to this Two of Cups, okay? And do not resist change, okay? It's for your highest good, okay? So, Taurus, you guys went a little bit over, but that's okay because I'm a Taurus and I care about y'all. Y'all my gang. So, you guys only have 4 more readings this week. So, until then, Taurus, peace.